So here's a quick one where I give a guy, as well as the comment section gives the guy, a very well needed dose of reality when he tells his story about his girlfriend, new girlfriend, went to South America on a backpacking trek trip, whatever, and claimed to get blackout drunk and a guy kissed her, but nothing happened. Oh, and other things happened, but of course he believes that nothing happened. Title: My girlfriend, a 23-year-old female, just had an incident while backpacking. What do I do? And a shout and a shot for sending me the story. And you're going to see, guys, a lot was going on here. He says, my girlfriend of 2 months has been backpacking with her girlfriend for 1 month of a 5-month trip in South America. I just started a new job, and my girl had this trip planned before we met. You've been dating this girl for 2 months, and now she's going away for 5 months on a trek in South America, and she's this pretty 23-year-old. Are you kidding me, dude? You should have just, parted ways and said, hey, you know what? I'm going to do my own thing. You do your own thing when you get back. We'll see if we can get together. But staying with her during this whole thing? She just had an accident, and I actually find it really hard to decide what to do. Oh, do tell. Some backstory here. She came out of a 5-year relationship just 4 months before we met. She doesn't party too much, but when she does, she often gets really drunk. This is from stories she has told me. She is super honest and told me she tried to hook up with her male best friend while drunk one time. So, she had a 5-year relationship, and 4 months after that, she jumped into a relationship with you. You're the rebound guy. That was a huge mistake. And now after 2 months, she's going off to South America for 5 months. What do you think she's going to be doing? More rebound guys there. And he says she doesn't drink much, but when she does, she gets blackout drunk, really drunk, and want to hook up with her male best friend. This is not a good situation to be in, my friend. Because you think there's going to be drinking going on down in South America with all those guys there? Those Latin lovers? Come on. I told her clearly before her backpacking trip that I expected her to be safe and not to get too drunk. Yeah, good luck with that one. I had told her that she would be in plenty of opportunities to party in hostels and meet males, and that I was worried that she could make a mistake and flirt or hook up with someone else. I know from my own experience while traveling. I didn't tell her this, but I was worried she could have a lust to live a single life a bit more, but I could be wrong. If you're that concerned, then you shouldn't be in a relationship with her, dude. I mean, come on here. Before the incident, we had super communication, texted every day, called 2 times a week, and made plans for the summer when she would be back. Sounds like you're a lot more like buddies than actually boyfriend-girlfriend. She recently invited me to come at her sister's wedding this summer. We really had a good communication, and I truly trusted her. Smack! Should have smacked him before, but I guess I'm a little rusty today on a Friday. Dude, you're putting too much stock in a gal you barely know. Come on here. The incident. This is 1 month into her travel and her first proper hostel party. She called me the day after and told me she had been kissed, but she pulled right away after that. She is honest, as always, and told me she was blackout drunk and didn't remember much, and she was sorry. If she was blackout drunk, then how does she know that there was only a kiss but nothing happened? But she's so honest, right? And this goes back to her. When she drinks, she gets crazy drunk. That is not girlfriend material. And again, what I say, you barely know her, and she's on this trek in South America, is going to meet lots of dudes. And her first big party, and already she's kissing another guy, or the guy kissed her, excuse me. I asked her about the backstory, which is the crucial part here. She claims she got super drunk and lost her friend. Later, she met a guy, and they went to the beach alone, which was next to the hostel. He wanted her to do some coke with her. Don't know if she took any, and she's never done drugs before. Really, dude? They took off their clothes to their underwear and had a dip in the ocean. This is where he tried to kiss her. This is where she pulled away and left. This is what she remembered. Dude, if you actually believe this, then I got a whole bunch of pet rocks I'd love to sell you. Pet rocks, one of a kind that I pulled from my backyard. I'll be happy to sell them at a special price. Are you kidding me? You're actually buying into this nonsense? She went alone to a beach with a guy. What does that say? She was flirting with him. What does that say? She stripped down to her drawers, that's what she claims, and went in the ocean. If the situation was reversed with a girl, she wouldn't be very happy that you were doing that. What a load of crap. You're buying into this nonsense? God's sakes. What do you guys think? I'm not sure. Smack! Come on, dude. I think she absolutely should have not left alone with a man to go swimming, and I think there's been a lot of flirting in this process. Oh, I'm sure there's a lot more going on than flirting and stripping down to their underwear. Also, she would have had much time to rethink and not proceed. On the other hand, she could have just been interested in having fun and go swimming and didn't do anything with the purpose of doing anything with him. Oh yeah, I'm sure she just wanted to go for a dip in the ocean at night with this guy, butt naked, and I guarantee you that they were butt naked. Didn't she ever see the movie Jaws, the beginning of the movie when they're swimming in the ocean, and you all know what happens to that girl. Also, she was blackout drunk, and everyone makes mistakes. Smack! It's not a mistake, dude. She's very, very sorry and honest. But she also shouldn't have done this on the night party at the hostel. I'm not waiting to give her an answer. Thanks for the help. Ask any other questions if needed. Dude, end it. Okay, she's going to be gone for another 4 months in South America with the Latin lovers and all that. She's a young, pretty girl in her prime, 23 years old. What do you think is going to happen? And I might add, you start getting involved with her after a 5-year relationship. The best thing you could have done is you saw each other when she was home, had fun, and she was off on this trek, which you knew she was going on because she planned it well in advance, and said, hey, when you're there, have a great time. We'll talk when you get back. And you keep it casual. But you getting into a relationship where she's actually your girlfriend, you're exclusive before she goes on this trek, that's just crazy. What I would do, I wouldn't have gotten into this mess, but at this point, I'd break up with her and say, listen, you know what? Regardless of what happened, and I have a very hard time believing some of this, it's not going to work. So, you know what? We had a lot of good time together. Have a great time on this trip, and, I'll see you. End of story, and let it go. That's it, And who cares? She's one chick, dude. But something tells me he probably won't do this. But I don't think there's anybody listening to this that believes for a second, A, her story, and B, that there's going to be more of this shit over the next 4 months. But this is why you don't do long-distance relationship, guys. This is why you're not the rebound guy after a girl gets out of a very, very long relationship or marriage or something like that. Now some comments to show you I'm not alone in this silly story. This guy says here, how do people get in relationships with folks who have a reputation for consistently being blackout drunk or high off the perk is beyond my understanding. Maybe that should be my research goal for 2024. All right. Another one. That's a long one, but it's a good one. It says, to be clear, she knows where her shortcomings are, understands them well enough to communicate them to you, and goes and runs headfirst into them first chance she has. I have a female friend like that. Never misses an opportunity to miss an opportunity. You make whatever choice you make, but understand that you're giving up the right to be surprised in the future if you stay. Correct. Another one. Sorry, but I have to agree with the first comments. There's no way she's being loyal to you on a 5-month backpacking trip in South America. No effing way. She's 23 and on a backpacking trip to South America. There are a lot of hot, in-shape people in South America. Combine that with more casual sex and it's ripe for cheating. My suggestion would be that the two of you discuss separating, taking a break during this 5-month period. You'll both be able to date other people, and I know you don't want to lose her. And she looks really cute in the mental images that I've already created for her. But it is unlikely she will have any respect for you when she comes back after having hooked up with a number of guys, and you pretend that nothing happened. Exactly. Does her actions demonstrate she has a whole lot of respect for this guy? No. And if he just buys into this nonsense, the shriveled respect she may have is gone. He says, because she's a good girl. Because you trust her. Because she thinks now at this point you're a pushover without a backbone. Guaranteed she'll continue to do that back home. Sorry, man, it's the hard truth, but it's a 99% sure to go that way. I wish you the best. Yeah, she'll come back and she'll be sweet for a day, and the next thing you know, she'll be cheating on him there because realizing this guy's just a bonehead. But anyhow, guys, we've all been there. We've all been clueless. I hope this guy makes the right decision here.